everybody, and welcome to another Tomb Tuesday. It is March 29th, 2022. Let's go over the numbers real quick. First off, Tomb is at 143, peg to phantom 0.9956. T-share sitting at 47.95 or 33.39. FTM TVL is at 612 million. As a friendly reminder, you can always go to Medium and take a look at the article right here. So this is your Tomb Tuesday right here. All of its pictures, all of the words, all of its glory, all right here on Medium. So of course, you can always go over there. The link will be in the description of the video. For us, let's go back to the announcement. All right, to start off the announcement, Harry goes in and congratulating everybody in the latest few prints. So we did take care of debt. Debt is now taken care of unless we incur any more during any more contraction phases. But we are ready for a full burr the next time we do have a print. So goes on to say that the past few months have been very hectic for everybody, for the markets, for what's happening behind the scenes, for all new investors coming in, for investors that have been around for a long time. So because of that, we've noticed that the peg has been extremely good since January. So that we do have a visual on that. We'll pull that up right now. And you can see just from January to now. So for 2022, this is really unbelievable. So sitting over at 1 is the purple line right there. Of course, print is at 1.01. That's when you'll actually get the print that's coming from your T-shares in the masonry. But just hovering around 1 is what you want. That lets you know that the protocol is stable. That lets you know that despite everything that's happening, the war in Ukraine, Andre leaving DeFi, everything else that went on since Bitcoin was in a downtrend since November, Phantom getting a big pushback after the 348 high. So all of those things, peg is remaining fairly stable, which is absolutely fantastic. So something that we really do like to see, and something that Harry wanted to point out to everybody, given all the volatility and given everything in there. So it's a very good read. We're not going to go over it word for word, but of course you can find it on the Discord, you can find it on Telegram, and you'll be able to find it on Medium as well. So you'll be able to read through everything that's over here. So a lot of stuff talking about education, talking about utilizing new strategies, talking about selling Tomb when you want to My, instead of selling it straight to Phantom on Spooky. Do that to My on Tomb Swap. So lots of good information, and that rolls right into the reminder on peg and protocol. So again, a friendly reminder on how you can utilize the protocol to the very best of your ability. For example, sell Tomb directly to FTM. Don't do that. Instead, sell Tomb to My first, because the impact is minimal by comparison. So the price impact that you get is minimal. And this is illustrated by the following picture. So we'll show this again over here. This is the best way to swap your tokens. We talked about this last week. We'll briefly touch on it now. But you're talking about going from Tomb to My and then whatever you want. And then if you're coming into the ecosystem, right, you could go the other way. You can go from My to FTM and then FTM to Tomb. And you could do that currently on Spooky Swap, as you'll get the most direct price impact. So again, talking about protecting the peg, stabilizing the protocol, lots of good information in here. Different ways to utilize strategies. Talk to your mods on Telegram. Talk to the mods on Discord. We have videos on YouTube. We have a Discord channel called Tomb Strats. So there's a lot of useful information that you can wrap your head around. And there's people around all the time. So if you have any questions or concerns about certain strategies or what makes the most sense for your risk tolerance, that type of thing, anybody can help you out with those things. And if you see anybody on Discord or a mod on Telegram, of course, you can always just tug on their coattails and ask them a few questions. They're more than willing to help you out any and all times. So all of that is wrapped up over here. And again, I encourage you to read that on any one of the multiple resources that you can read it at. Now let's move on. Tomb swap updates. All right, so the big thing here is the Tomb FTM that's coming to Tomb Swap. We currently have Tomb FTM on Spooky. You're going to get a Tomb FTM LP on Tomb Swap. All right, and that's also going to be coming with T-Share My, is what it looks like. We are nearly finished with the testing for this new staking pool along with T-Share My. So looking for those two to drop soon. It says LPs are imminent. So very excited to get those into the cemetery. And then limit orders and some other bug fixes that will be coming into the cemetery, sort of clean up a few things that have been hanging around there. Those will all come at the same time with the new LPs. So we could go over that too right here. And here you could see Tomb FTM LP and T-Share FTM LP. These are the originals that are on Spooky. And then you'll be able to see over here Tomb FTM LP, Tomb My LP, T-Share My LP. These would be the two new ones right here. Tomb FTM LP, T-Share My LP on Tomb Swap. So there's a little preview window. Hopefully these will be coming very soon, and that will be fantastic. One other word, as we talked about different use cases and utilities for Tomb, different ways to reach out to mods and get an idea of what kind of strategies are out there. This is a flow chart that'll sort of show you everything that you could do with Tomb, and it's not even all inclusive. There are other protocols, less known protocols, some smaller protocols where you can utilize your Tomb, but these are all the sort of majors right here, and everything that you could do with Tomb and everything that you could do in the Tomb ecosystem. So this is very, very, very good, very useful information. This will likely be pinned in Discord. It'll absolutely be pinned in Telegram, so you'll be able to get your hands on this copy so you can utilize it to the best of your ability. All right, so that's some really good stuff. Now we talk about Tomb Swap over here as far as liquidity is concerned. So we can see right here, we're sitting at 98 million liquidity. That's absolutely fantastic. You're only a couple weeks into this Tomb Swap thing, which is absolutely fantastic. This is the info.swap page, which is just packed with useful information. You can go check all the tokens over here. Each one of these you could click on and get some more information. Take a look at their charts, some top pairs, transactions that are happening. You can queue up your own wallet if you want to. You'll be able to bookmark those over here, go over to accounts, type it in, and you're all good to go. So lots of really cool things you could do, lots of really good information that you can get from there. Moving on, we have a Felix update. Continue to thank you all for your input on what other assets you would like to see listed on Felix. So in addition to Tomb, of course, and then Fanny Life, Chi, and My, we're looking at over 29,000 respondents so far, and we could take a look at that. So here we could see Let Your Voice Be Heard, the latest top 5 as of today. Spooky Swap sitting at Boo, 72.2%. Keck is sitting at 13.9. Beats for Beethoven is at 5.3. Spirit for Spirit Swap is at 3.4. And Spa for Spartacus DAO at 2.3%. So again, there's still time to vote. We're going to leave that open. If you have not had the chance to vote yet, you could just swing on over. We'll have the link in the video, as always, in the description. You'll be able to check that out and put your vote in. All right, last but not least, Tomb and Based, our partnership continues to grow with Based Finance as Tomb Swap's new Based Tomb liquidity pool is now live, along with Based incentivizing it by launching a new pool for this pair. Now, they're going to be splitting fees over here, which is great. So it's a win-win on both sides. So Based will do well. Tomb will do well, so it's really good to have. It's nice to see that partnership is growing. You can see right here that little logo that indicates it's on Tomb Swap. So you have Based Tomb, T Swap LP, and then you have the Based My LP. So things to look forward to on the other side over there, which is absolutely fantastic. That will wrap it up for this Tomb Tuesday. So as always, we keep calm and tomb on.